Nice. We are live.
So let's talk about Rihanna and that Super Bowl. Anybody happy? Anybody sad? Thoughts?
I didn't watch it.
Opinions?
Yeah, this is the first Super Bowl of my life that I didn't watch.
What? You usually watch it?
Yeah.
Oh.
My dad was big on football. He was sporty Jew. I was theater Jew.
What in the Jew girls is this? Sporty Spice?
Yeah, because Jews are Smurfs, Jonathan. Did you not know that?
No, they're pop stars, like the Spice Girls.
That's right.
Okay. Katie, I love the glass you're drinking from.
Thank you.
Can we get a rundown? What are its origins? Where did it come from?
So picture it. You're in a smelly Goodwill outside of Chicago.
Oh, I'm there.
I'm there. You're looking at glasses in a crowded Sunday morning, and you're just hoping to find something to replace the wine glass you shattered earlier this week. And then along comes this, a prismed, pokey, weighty crystal juice cup. And
okay, I'm claiming Prism. Who's claiming Pokey? Which one's weighted?
Do you still have the lamp that it came with?
Unfortunately, no.
What a shame.
And you pick it up, and it just feels right in your hand. You know, it's too big to be a dinner glass, or it's too big to be a like shot glass. It's too small to be like a dinner entree water goblet. But it just is perfect for juice, specifically juice that has been fermented in the Bandit factory.
Katie, how much of that have you already had?
A lot. Yes, Josh.
I have a funny crystal glass story. Can I tell it?
Yes.
So a few years ago when I lived in New York with Haley, I was stupider then. And we moved into this new apartment and they shut the water off, but Daddy needed his coffee. So I know what to do. I'm going to put some ice cubes in a crystal glass and I'm going to put that on the stove. And I did that and it exploded around my face.
Why the hell did you think ice cubes? Okay.
Because water, I need water for coffee. I had no water because the water was shut off, but I needed my coffee. So I will make water. I thought I was being resourceful. And when I was heating it up, I went, Haley's going to be so proud for me being such like a DIYer, you know?
Yeah. Listen, coffee is really hard to find in New York. You can't, I mean.
I was on the 24th floor. It was an event for me to come down from my room.
God, the penthouse. Okay.
No, the opposite. It was above the GW bridge. It was very loud. Yes, Katie.
Why not just use a cooking pot? Why a glass?
We just moved and I'm not sure we had those, or we did and I was stupid about it.
I just don't think I've ever thought to put a cup directly on the stove.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm not living. Maybe I do. I have exploded a pie dish before. My aunt and I were trying to cook flan, and
this old chestnut.
I was telling her, I was like, Joan, her name is Joan. That's my aunt. I was telling her, Joan, we don't need to be cooking on this pie plate, and she's like, it's Pyrex. It'll be fine. Well, in
fairness, Pyrex usually is fine.
Okay, yeah, you can do it in the oven, but you don't cook on the stovetop with it. So the instant the tiny metal ring on the spatula hit that glass pie dish, when I tell you it exploded, and I was standing there covered in burnt flan sugar, watching her glass top stove be absolutely ruined. And I just looked around and go, I told you we shouldn't have been cooking in that pie plate.
Wow, how's the view from underneath that bus, Aunt Joan?
Oh, she was mad.
Did you tell this story at your one-man show? Because you should have.
No, but I did talk about the time that same aunt went to New York City and she was convinced it was going to be freezing cold. So she packed a massive jacket in her suitcase, but it wouldn't fit. So she started taking stuff out. Well, when we got to New York City and she opened up her suitcase, she took that jacket out. And the only other thing she had in the suitcase was her outfit for Carnegie Hall and 2 pair of panties. So she had to wear the
same. What else does one need?
She had to wear the same outfit every single day. And you know what? It was a tank top and blue jeans, and everybody asked her every day if she was cold, and she wasn't because it never got cold enough for her to wear that jacket.
That's fantastic.
It's Joan, y'all. Joan, it's a wonder I'm not dead, purely because of Joan.
No wonder I'm not dead.
Well, speaking of not being dead.
My mic is still on.
The IT crowd.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Improv Technology. That's us. We are Improv Technology. My name is Jeff Wolfthal. I am your host, and tonight I am joined by 4 incredible improvisers, 2 that I get to work with on a regular basis, and 2 special guests tonight. It's been a while since we've had guests on the show.
I'm just laughing at Stevo, realizing that the logo, that's usually the Alex spot. So that's
It is. It's a space of honor.
If that was over my face, I'd leave.
Thank you.
And
but
you
Put him up
pretend
there.
you're
Put him up
talking on
there.
the
Put him
phone.
up there.
I'll do it, Jeffrey.
You got it.
Do what?
Jonathan wanted you to move me to the top so my face was covered. Fuck.
I think now you just look like an agent, like leaning in your chair on a phone.
Hey.
So let me introduce the people that are here to perform for you tonight. Serving it up grandmother style, it's Katie Hope Noble.
Honey, let me tell you about a good old recipe for fried chicken.
I had some good
Please.
fried chicken.
Do you want to know? Okay, I'm still up here. All right, so according to my mama's recipe, are you going to switch me out?
No,
You
I
were
wanna
going to
hear
tell
it.
us a fried chicken recipe.
All right, hold on.
It's a family secret.
Some New York flat crust. It's Josh Cahn.
Oh, thank you so much. I've been working out. I'm happy that everybody.
Just the term flat crust. That's
So good. Yeah, I like that actually. Thank you.
Our deepest dish, Stevo Doccerson.
Oh,
Ooh.
I have a soggy bottom.
Somebody's got to fill the quota.
And Meat Lover Supreme, it's Jonathan Hand.
You know what?
What?
It's a good thing I have self-confidence.
Well, it's hopefully you have self-confidence because we're here to do some improv tonight. That means that everything that happens from this point forward in the show, they are making up off the top of their head, pulled out of the bottom of their butts. They barely know what they're doing to begin with, and we're about to make it a lot worse.
What a dig on yourself, Jeff. You taught most of us how to improv.
I know.
And the ones who didn't are going to be good.
Exactly. That's honestly the thing I'm most afraid of is how drastically better than the rest of us Stevo is going to be tonight. So you guys are like, Jeff has taught us nothing.
Jeff,
Stevo-
Joke's on you. I'm going to be disassociating this entire night.
And he's still going to be better than us.
No, that's the thing. You'll fit right in. The rest of us usually disassociate as well.
It's true.
But what about
Yeah,
this
you
fried
can use
chicken,
it.
Katie?
Yeah. We were
Oh,
told
okay.
to
So I'm gonna be sweet for a second. My mama, God bless her, is passed. So she wrote down her fried chicken recipe when we were sending letters to each other while I was in college. And I framed this one. And it's not anything special, but she does encourage you to let's see. She's like, have bacon drippings to toss in, plus a goodly teaspoon, and it makes it brown real well. So what she's talking about is whenever you put your canola oil into the electric skillet, toss a little bit of bacon, and a goodly teaspoon is bigger than, it's like a, you know how there's a scant teaspoon that's like a little less than a teaspoon?
Yeah.
Well, this is the opposite of that. So a goodly teaspoon makes it brown real well with 6 pieces of chicken. Don't crowd the meat up. Touch and space around. You know, you got to make sure you have touch and space around each piece for browning purposes. Let the oil get warm, not quite hot. Meanwhile, in a large plastic bag or on a paper plate, mix up 2 cups of plain or self-rising flour, salt, and pepper to season and mix. If you wish, she's giving me some license here, you may use seasoned flour or a mix called Fry Magic. Don't get chicken skin too dry. Leave most moist to coat in.
Oh,
And
interesting.
then, yeah, it's just sweet. Like, I don't know, it's nice, and it hangs by my bed, and I miss her. So,
Aw.
No, I
Well,
love
thank you for
that.
sharing that with us.
oh, of course. I'm like,
We should
oh, this
make
got
chicken
sweet. We usually don't get this serious on IT Crowd.
Listen, I had some good fried chicken though this past week. Jared Haverdink cooked chicken for me, 48-hour pickle brine, double fried and drizzled in honey, and it was delicious.
It's a good method.
Yeah, it was
I'm jealous.
fancier than anything I've had in the South, but it was good. It was good. You hear that, Jared? You did good.
To Nikki, no, my nose ring is fake, and I like wearing it because it makes me feel cool. Plus,
I
we
love
had
it,
two
though.
guests joining us, and I'm like, how am I going to get attention otherwise? I better.
I love the nose ring on you though, Katie. It's great.
It does. It looks great.
Thank you. I'm being a badass, and I'm getting a tattoo this Saturday, though.
Ooh, do you want to share what you're getting a tattoo of?
Yes, it's a pink flamingo, like a lawn ornament.
Love that.
And it's going to be on my outer thigh, and it's going to be adorable and amazing. And I'll show you guys next week when I have it.
Nice.
If you want to see my tattoo, Venmo us at the IT Crowd. Do you know how much Stevo costs? He's not even equity. His insurance is insane.
He's got to deal with a horse miscarriage. Okay,
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
He's cheap.
He's got to move his product.
That's Katie. Are you doing the like divine, like John Waters? Is that what you're doing?
The what?
Like
Just
the
pink
one you
flamingo.
sent me, the flamingo you sent me.
Oh, yeah.
Obsessed.
Nice.
He's
Hey.
got little legs.
Other
You don't wanna do-
Amber also has a tattoo appointment. on
Amber, tell
Saturday.
us what you're getting, and we'll make it into, I don't know, I'll fit it in
I-
somewhere.
I sent her this one and was like, "You should get that pink flamingo."
And I was like, yes, that's the one I'm getting.
Flamingo.
I want
You know what tattoo I'm gonna get? Our
It's a
first
civic
game.
program.
We're gonna play
Yeah.
a game called 185.
And
I'm
Jeff
not
will
getting this
tattoo
tattooed
the
on my
best
body.
joke on himself.
That's right. If someone Venmos us,
How much? How much, Jeff?
The
How much?
cost of the tattoo.
yeah, $500. If someone Venmos us $500,
That's not very much.
I will get the funniest joke
That's
from
great.
this thing tattooed
Love
on
this.
my body.
That's not like an absurd amount of money. Like that's not possible, but it's not an absurd amount of money.
If someone Venmos us $500, that's $100 for each of us. That is a
Yeah.
good.
But
I'm
you
also
also
right now. If
$500
someone
tattoo.
sent me,
Come
I
on,
have
cowards.
No shame. I have no shame in admitting if someone sent me $500 right now, there is very little they could ask of me that I would not be willing to
Yeah.
do, and I think that's very telling of my financial.
I don't go
Girl
under
saying.
1,000. I do it for 1,000. I do almost anything for 1,000, but under 1,000. No way.
Oh, is that okay? Is that? Can I have that in writing?
he does have
on the
it right.
internet, so
You don't want
So
that in
when I-
writing. You don't want that in writing. You don't want a paper trail.
So 185, they're going to tell the world's most formulaic joke. Goes a little something like 185 blanks walk into a bar. The bartender says, I'm sorry, I don't have enough room to serve 185 blanks. And the blanks say a punchline. I know, it's a real knee slapper, but it's their job to make that funny. So we're going to start off with 185 plumbers.
185 plumbers walk into a bar. The bartender says, I can't serve 185 plumbers. The plumber says, that makes sense. It's kind of stuffed up in here.
Hey.
That's good.
Thank you so much.
Oh man.
100.
Oh,
Should I
yep.
just yeah. 185 plumbers go into a bar. Bartender says, "We can't serve all you guys." Bartenders or plumbers say, "No, we're just here to take a leak."
Nice.
185 plumbers go to a bar, and the bartender says, I'm sorry, we can't serve 185 plumbers. Our grease trap's full. More of a fact.
185 plumbers walk into a bar. The bartender says, I'm sorry, we don't have enough room to serve 185 plumbers. The plumbers say, man, that really puts a wrench in our plans.
That's so good.
Oh,
185 plumbers go to a bar. The bartender says, I can't serve 185 plumbers. And they go, well, let's go to another bar.
Nice.
185 plumbers walk into a bar. Bartender says, I'm so sorry, can't serve 185 plumbers. And they say, that's fine. We're here on a service call.
All right, next one.
Oh, I have one. I had one now.
Oh, all right. This
I
is
have
the last one.
185 plumbers walk into a bar. Bartender says, I cannot serve 185 plumbers. And the plumbers goes, oh, really? Well, now you're in trouble.
Hey.
This jokes, huh?
Joke.
All right, moving on to the next one. 185 cakes.
Ooh.
185 plumbers walk into a bar. 185 cakes walk into a bar. The bartender says, I cannot serve 185 cakes. And the cakes say, I just really got to use your bathroom. I think I got a soggy bottom.
Hey.
No soggy bottoms.
185 cakes go into a bar. Bartender says, what are you guys doing here? You can't be in here. Cakes say, we were just looking for a little tart.
No, that's good.
Little
185 cakes go to a bar on singles night. The bartender says, I'm sorry, we don't have enough room for 185 cakes here on singles night. And the cakes go, come on, man. We just wanted to get layered.
Oh.
A different way. That was
185 cakes went to a bar. Bartender says, I'm so sorry, I don't have room for 185 cakes. And they say, not to be bunt, but that shit sucks.
Good one, too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
185 cakes walk into a bar. Bartender says, we can't serve you. Cakes say, oh, we thought this place was top tier.
Hey!
Oh, okay, see, that's good.
All right, last one. 185 dog toys.
$185 Wild West dog toys walk into a bar, and the bartender says, I'm so sorry, we can't serve 185 Wild West dog toys. And the Wild West dog toys go, chewy, mama. Dad, we'll just giddy up all around here. You know, like, that's the name of the company.
Keep going. Keep going.
Take me off. Take me off.
Keep going.
185 dog toys walk into a gay bar on singles night, and they just go balls, 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 balls.
Balls.
185 dog toys walk into a bar, and the bartender says, I'm sorry, I can't serve 185 dog toys. And they all take a collective sigh of disgust. And it's like, just like you to chew us up and spit us back out.
185 dog toys walk into a bar. Bartender says, I'm so sorry, we can't serve 185. And they say, what the fetch?
185 dog toys walk into a bar. Bartender says, I can't serve 185 dog toys. And it's like, oh, come on, I'm single. I just want someone to look at my bark box.
Oh, damn. 185 dog toys go to a strip club on singles night.
Tell me more.
And bartender says, I'm so sorry, I can't serve you guys. You were in here last week and you were begging them to strip.
Vegan strip.
Yeah.
185 dog toys walk into a bar. Bartender says, I can't serve you. Dog toy says, well, do you have a couch we could just hang out under for like a year and a half?
185 dog toys walk into a bar. Bartender says, I'm so sorry, I can't serve 185 dog toys. And they say, that's rough.
That's it. That's the tattoo, I think, actually.
185 dog toys walk into a bar, and the bartender goes, why is it wet?
185 dog toys walk into a very fancy establishment. And the bartender just looks at them and says, listen, I know you guys put your name as dog toy on the hostess, thing, but you're just tennis balls. It's not good, but it was there.
All right, and that's where we're gonna end the game.
Big dog toy is gonna come after us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not
I was trying to do something with Kong, but I couldn't think of anything.
Yeah, I was thinking about Kong too. Something about peanut butter being inside of it, but I couldn't get there.
Oh yeah.
Some people pay good money for that. It's sandwiches. I mean,
Peanut butter inside them? Oh,
it's sandwiches. What were you thinking, Katie?
peanut butter inside them.
Whore.
Speaking of whores, we're gonna play our next game, which is all about being single. It's the internet dating game.
I have really got this shit.
So in this game, Katie is going to be single and looking for love on the internet.
Listen, don't spill my business, Jeff.
But Katie's going to meet some really worthy people on the internet.
Yes, dignity cannot be stripped.
Exactly.
All of them are worthy.
But Katie's not allowed to know who they are. So she's going to go away for a little bit. Now, you guys.
Yeah.
You will be characters. Katie has to figure out who you are. You
Oh,
know
gracious.
this. Our audience at home doesn't. So I'm explaining it to you like you don't.
Oh, we're so scared here.
Let's see here. Jonathan,
Mm-hmm.
you are going to be a germophobic Marilyn Monroe.
Oh my God. Okay.
My pen.
Stevo,
Yes.
you are going to be Marge Simpson in a fallout shelter.
Okay.
Make it easy.
And Josh,
Make it easy. I don't know references.
I know. You are a retired fairy.
Oh, that's a good one.
Thank
That's a
you.
good one.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
that's
So in a moment, Katie's going to come back in and get to know them like the dating shows of old, but this time on the internet. And all of those suggestions came from people that commented on our suggestion post this week. Germophobic Marilyn Monroe was inspired by a suggestion from Brianna Bloomer and roommate Nikki. So thank you, Brianna and Nikki. Fallout Shelter Marge Simpson was inspired by Joe Germano. So thank you, Joe. And the Retired Fairy was inspired by Michael Russo. So thank you. And all of the suggestions that we used tonight, all of the things from 185 all the way to the last thing that we do are going to be inspired by your suggestions. So if you want to inspire the weirdness that happens on this show every week, get in that suggestion box. I'm going to go away now. Kate is going to come back in, and we'll see who she meets on the internet.
Wow, I've been single for so long, and I think it's time to get back on the internet. I am a confident, independent, sexy, alluring young woman. Who's up first? I've never been on a date with an imaginary ghost before. Hello, I like long walks on the beach and looking up how to treat jock itch. Well, I guess the jock itch is what drove me away. I hope I meet someone else. Oh, hello. Hi, my name is Katie, and I enjoy green days and Green Day.
You mean outdoors?
Yes, I prefer to be outdoors when I can. Do you like hiking or swimming or anything like that?
I used to enjoy those things. Those
Oh.
sounds like, yeah, mostly just a little bit more of a homebody these days.
Well, you can't blame someone for that, especially with the pandemic. What do you do to occupy your time at home?
Oh, I just organize the cans. A lot of organizing the cans and making sure that they're still in the right order and that we have enough to see us through. It'll be fine. I like your lip color. It's very nice.
Oh, thank you. Did you say that you've fallen on hard times? So you would describe yourself as poor?
No, we have a little bit saved up. We just don't have anywhere to spend it right now. It's just
Oh, yes. Where to put all that money? Well, I hope you'll put some of it on me. Now, where would you take me on a date?
well, I mean, are you a fan of enclosed spaces?
Sure, I like to get cozy. Yeah.
Oh, how do you feel about food served out of a can?
Once I went on a dude ranch and ate beans out of a can, so I think it can be very rustic.
Perfect. We're halfway there.
So I just want to make sure.
Uh-huh.
I am looking for someone who is maybe closer to my age, someone to grow old with. How old are you?
Oh, I've been 39 for about 30 years now. Yeah.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. What a wonderful age to be.
I don't know. I assume. I don't know anything else. Why would I?
Well, do you watch TV or listen to the radio? Anything like that?
Oh, I love it. Yes. Mostly the programs on Fox.
Oh. I think you and my mama,
not the news broadcast, but you know the yeah.
like Bob's Burgers, which is on Fox, but not.
Sure, yeah.
Well, you're kind of a mystery. I'd like to keep you around.
Why, thank you.
I do want to take a turn about the room. Is that okay? Can we come back and meet?
Oh, absolutely. I've got nowhere to go.
Oh, great. Are they stuck at home? Oh, that poor creature. Oh no.
A kiss on the hand, maybe. Oh.
Hi.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize I'd come in on you changing.
No, it's totally fine. The wind from the tunnel, it just caught my. Oh. My goodness, I'm so sorry. I'm here. It's lovely to meet you. I would shake your hand, but can we do fist bumps instead?
Sure. I mean, a kiss on the hand may be quite continental. That's a pretty iconic song. Are you Satine from Moulin Rouge? You look very familiar.
What? Satine?
Yeah.
Satine wishes she was me. Listen, has Satine sung for presidents? Did Satine sit in a club with Etta James? Did Satine have an itch that lasted more than 6 years, but less than 8? It was a rash, topical. That was.
Listen, I'm dealing with an itch myself, so I can absolutely relate. You seem very familiar, but I will admit I'm a little colorblind. Are you blonde?
Well, after the success of one of my pictures where my co-star was a brunette, her name was it escapes me at the moment. But she was brown-headed, she's brunette. I just really decided to give it a try. You know, I used to be, back when I was someone else, I used to have brown hair. You know, it's really nice not putting on, the persona and just being sort of, Norma Jean.
Oh my God, Norma Jean Baker?
Is that her last name?
I don't know. I mean, Elton John wrote a song about you. I would really hate to. Marilyn Monroe, are you still alive? You're still alive?
No. I'm on an island with Tupac and Michael Jackson. Elvis was here until recently, but he had to go to Priscilla's funeral. It's really, yeah, keep it hush. It's real hard on me. I keep myself sequestered because, well, everyone else isn't as clean as I am. Could I offer you a mint?
Oh, I'd love a mint. Thank you so much,
Yeah,
Marilyn.
Please, here, just hold your hands out. Don't put your fingers in it. Just hold your hands out and I'll.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you.
There you go.
Okay. So Marilyn's gone. Well, at least I'll have fresh breath for the next person.
I got that Roth IRA and that 401k, and it's all so good here. Oh, hello. Flutter, 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 flutter. Who are you?
Oh, hello there. I couldn't help but overhear you talk about your 401k and your Roth IRA. Is that
Yeah, I'm
something
just
you've been
doing so-
working on a long time?
Yeah, I can finally cash in. You know, we got to cash in, relax, have money after you work so hard in the world. You know, I'm a hard worker in the forests, and yeah,
So you're single then?
single, ready to mingle, and ready to finance it all because I'm almost said what I am.
I don't want to make assumptions about your age, sir, but are you retired?
Huh?
Are you retired?
Huh?
Are you retired?
Yeah. I'm that exactly. No joke. Yeah, I'm that. Yeah.
Oh, well, wonderful. My name is Katie, and I like long walks on the beach, and I know
Why are you
Marilyn
screaming
Monroe.
at me? Why are you screaming at me?
Oh, I thought you had trouble hearing.
No, I hear you perfectly. All the young people always scream at me, whether I'm in the forest, the meadow, in the air, blowing fairy. Oh, damn it. Blowing pixie. You know.
Well, you're a lot bigger than I thought you'd be, Mr. Retired Fairy.
Hey, chill out. This is a date.
Just throwing it out there. You're bigger than I thought you'd be.
Yeah, I one day a year I get to be big. One day a
Well,
year.
Aren't I lucky? Aren't I lucky to meet
I
you
spend
on
my
your
big
big
day
day?
with you. I spend my big day with you and a glass of wine on the beach. I'm in Boca. That's where we all go.
Well, I love that. A retired senior?
One of those
Fairy?
would be correct. There we go.
A
I got it in
retired
I got it in
fairy?
one chat. I'm so good at this.
You retired fairy. I hope I'm not being too forward, but I've always dreamt of a little guy like you.
Ooh, you did. You dreamt of a little guy. Tell me more. What else do you dream about me?
I dreamed that you would die and that I would get
Okay.
all of your money.
Okay, that's different than I anticipated you were gonna say. That's different.
Well, I just want you to think on that for a little bit, Mr. Retired Fairy.
I almost
think
strangled myself.
you could either spend your life on a beautiful beach or with a beautiful woman. What would it be?
Could we do both of those and we spend my 401k on some fair eos? It's fairy and mojito together.
A fairy and a mojito together.
Yeah, a marga fairy. That doesn't work either.
Well, do they call you Jimmy Buffett?
No, they call me Stanley.
All right. Stanley. Oh, I hope I get to see that other person.
Now, you were acting up. That's why I had to tie you down. We don't go outside. Oh, hi again.
Hi.
Sorry, my kids were acting up. I have 3 kids. I hope that's not an issue for you.
Oh no, it's not an issue, especially if you know how to tie somebody up.
Only when they try to get outside.
I see. So hear me out. What would a perfect date look like for you? You talked about enclosed spaces earlier.
Well, a perfect date, I suppose, would start with you making your way over to my town, and then finding the crater where my house was, and then of course going down the stairs and being in a kind of a decontamination area for a bit of time before you come inside, just to be safe.
So you sound a lot like my uncle, who's a doomsdayer. Would you describe yourself as that?
I mean, not necessarily. You start out as one thing. You start out as a housewife, and you end up down here.
A housewife. Tell me a little bit about your husband.
Oh, what's to say? He's had so many jobs over the past 30 years, it's hard to keep track. But, when you work in nuclear power and things go wrong, you have to have a plan B, don't you?
I suppose.
Miss him every day.
Oh, he's dead. I'm so sorry. I guess that makes more sense why you're on a singles website, but I just don't live in the same world where the apocalypse has already happened.
Well, there's a lot of things that have happened here in the town. There's a large glass dome that was over the house for a while. My husband's boss blacked out the sun for a time. It's been very, it's your usual.
Is your name Marge?
Oh, doesn't it say that on my profile?
Oh, no, it says a Chuckle Buddy, actually.
My son set this up.
I see. Marge, well, it is. First of all, it's an honor to meet you. What an icon of television you are.
Thank you.
I'm not sure that I would feel so comfortable living in Plainview. Where's it called? Pleasantville? Huh?
Springfield.
I'm not sure that I would feel comfortable living in post-apocalyptic Springfield in a bunker. I think we just have different paths in life.
Well, can we still talk out here sometimes?
Yeah,
I'm so lonely. There were no other really strong female characters for me to be friends with.
I mean, you've raised a wonderful daughter.
Yeah, she was the first to get out.
Oh, man. Well, Marge, anytime you need me. What do you dream about at night, Marge?
Oh, just blackness. Blackness and someday cancellation, so I can be free.
Are you stuck in the TV show?
I don't even know anymore.
Is there more to this and I'm missing it?
No,
there probably isn't. I just took us down a weird path. Thank you for joining me.
Marge, I will come back and let you know what hottie I end up with, all right?
All right, I'll be here.
Okay, thank you. Is there more?
Mr. President, I told the secret I wasn't supposed to tell.
Marilyn?
I told her about Michael Jackson and Tupac.
Marilyn, I've told no one. I've told no one.
Strike that, Mr. President. She says she hasn't told anyone.
I haven't told anyone.
I mean, I won't know. Anyway, goodbye. Oh, you're breaking up. Ooh.
You broke up with the president again?
No, well, it's okay. His birthday's next week, and I'll sing to him. He'll be fine. Hand sanitizer? Hand sanitizer?
Oh, I'd love some. Thank you.
Thank God. Anytime someone new comes into my house, I have to hand sanitizer.
You're very clean then, yeah?
No, that's a way of putting it. It's part of why I cut my hair, to make sure, there's not any critters, or anything. Would you mind if I swept while we talk?
Sure. Marilyn, I don't think you need to be such a clean freak, though. Your house is very beautiful.
Honey, I've got a bunk bed.
But there's no one else here.
Balding. What? Listen, honey, when you're me, you don't got much. You had your looks, you had your tits, and my blonde locks are gone. I'm sleeping in a wooden bunk bed, and all I hear every night is Michael Jackson going hee hee hee. So honey, if I gotta clean, if I gotta sweep, if I gotta squirt myself all over with hand sanitizer and scrub the floors from top to bottom every day, it keeps me sane. It keeps me happy.
Marilyn, I know that you've kind of isolated yourself, but I really think you would like this lady Marge, who might be able to help with some of your obsessive cleaning tendencies.
Oh, Marge?
Yeah.
Is she a lesbian?
If only. She could be.
Okay. Well, I'm not, but Jane Russell almost converted me.
Who among us hasn't she tried to convert? I don't blame you, Marilyn.
Listen, when they said some like it hot, they meant this bunker, because it's like 70 degrees in here all the time.
That's not terribly warm, though. It's just kind of comfortable.
I've got a condition.
You got a condition?
Obesity. It keeps me hot.
Marilyn, then I think you're going to be the best of pals. So,
Thank
you
also,
you
can I tell you
compulsively
something?
clean. Is that right?
Yeah, well, it's just sort of a general, just sort of.
Do you know,
one
do you
could say I
get
have a
cable? Do you
phobia.
get cable there?
Cable.
Like, do you watch like game shows like Deal or No Deal?
Oh, well, we watched the $25,000 pyramid.
Oh, never mind. I thought that would be a helpful hint.
It was.
It was?
Yes.
How the hell was it a...
So you like being clean because you don't like other people's like skin cells on your stuff?
I mean, that's a way of putting it, yeah. One could say I'm really, really afraid of the little nasties.
The little nasties?
Yeah.
You're
You know, like-
STD phobic? Who among us isn't?
If I was afraid every time I got a social disease, I'd be trapped in a bunker. Oh, no, not that kinds of. I mean, someone sneezes and the things come out. What do you call them?
Oh, Marilyn, my apologies. You're germophobic.
Do you think I was homophobic? I just asked if she was a
I
lesbian.
thought you were agoraphobic.
I'm not afraid of horse.
It's probably why you're on this website. Now, Marilyn, if you're germophobic, I think that's going to be a problem because I've been dealing with an itch myself, and I don't think you'd appreciate
Get
it.
me out of here! Get me out of here!
Oh, dear. Is there anybody who's left?
Yeah, I'll come home for Pesach, but I'm enjoying Bermuda. Chill out. Yeah, I'm coming home. Yes, Morty, I'm coming. Okay, I'm on a date. All right, yeah, I'll come home, but I'm enjoying the sun. Hello?
I'm sorry, you were talking to a guy named Morty when you and I
My
have already
son
been
named
together.
Mordecai. Yeah, my son Mordecai.
I don't want to appear anti-Semitic
Well, good luck.
by making an assumption here, but I'm really attracted to you, and I need to know if there's any conversions that need to be made for us to be together.
You'd have to ask a Rabbi Fairy 3 times.
3? Only 3?
Yeah, but not in a row, like over periods of time.
Is he keeping count?
No, that's just the rules.
So
I
have to
mean,
keep
in
count.
theory, he's keeping count. Yes, he's keeping count.
But do I need to keep count or does he need to keep count?
I mean, it's not a large number. It's not like you have to write it down.
I'm
somewhere,
sorry,
you know?
you're saying it's a spread out over a period of time.
Yeah, like
I
you
don't
gotta
know if I
check in
wanted
in
to do it with a
January.
Jewish fairy.
You check in, and I think I've led you astray with the accent a little bit.
Are you not
Yeah,
Jewish?
I mean, I am, but it's not related to the. You said it. You said all the answers already in the last round. If you could just say it again.
I said all the answers.
You did. I don't really know why I'm back, but I was ready for it because I like doing the character. But you definitely said the two things that I am. One of the things
Listen,
I said out loud. But yeah.
I know that my comments earlier seemed awfully accusatory and anti-Semitic, but I'm still in if you are.
I'm still in, but forget the Jew thing has nothing to do with the guessing.
You were talking to your son Mordecai.
I know because I'm giving him a backstory. It just so happens that he is a Jew, but it's not about the.
I picked you.
It's my fault. It is. I'm just working on my characters, You okay, hon? I'm sorry.
Fine,
We're on a
I'm
date. I
fine.
thought I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to call you.
I'm
hon.
okay
I'm
to resort to a life of whitefish if it means that I get to marry this retired fairy who's in Boca.
Nope, you should stop. You should stop the first half. But good job. Here.
Well done. That's the end of the game.
Well, my shirt. I need y'all to know that what I have on is a long
Fitted
chemise.
bed sheet.
No, it's a chemise. It's a long
I
chemise.
also thought it was a fitted bed sheet.
I just spit.
Okay, that's offensive because I'm hefty. But honestly, if I got a fitted bed sheet to look this structured with
It's
sleeves
nice.
that short of a time, damn, fashion runway, project fashion. Anyway, Heidi Klum. But it's a long chemise that Sheila Barton gave me to give to my mother and it was just laying on my nipples. I think I showed nipple.
Man, we're gonna
gonna
get
be
demonetized because of this.
Jesus
We're
Christ.
only
What
monetized because of
monetization?
people like you. Thank you. If you like what Jonathan is showing, Venmo us at the IT crowd.
No, don't even Venmo. Just message me personally because I am lonely. I'm
Also,
sitting here, half naked with lipstick and a fake mole on. I have no dignity. I
You
have
have
no
mole
shame.
on? I never saw it.
What do
I
I,
mean,
do?
it's
I
probably
this
saw
for?
the mole.
What
I
is
saw the
point of
mole.
art?
It's probably because he doesn't have a
See
ring
it.
light.
I'm watching you guys on my phone, my
What the hell did
iPhone
you say, Josh?
11, which has a
No,
puny
Katie,
little.
this is not your fault. He's poorly lit. This is not your fault. He's been doing the show for
You
2.5
can
years.
see it.
I can't.
I see it. I
He's
can see it.
poorly lit, and that is not your fault that he's poorly lit. It's not your fault.
Well, let me
He
just
hasn't-
get the damn lamp.
That's
That's
not
so
a
much
proper
better. I
lighting
see it
device.
now.
That is not like you've not made your case.
You know what? I didn't like your fairy.
You anti-Semite? That's fine.
You said the fairy wasn't Jewish. That wasn't part of it.
I know it wasn't because I realized
No.
that my old was just being this old Jewish man, and it
I show up one game and we're all fighting.
I thought that was Jonathan, and I was like,
Be the guest on the show. Be cool.
No, I just would like Josh's fairy to have been Jewish, so that what Jonathan just said is both homophobic and anti-Semitic.
Listen,
I don't like that Jewish fairy.
I
guess,
I think the word "that" is carrying a lot of weight, though, because I don't like that Jewish fairy is different than I don't like Jewish fairies. So
It's true.
it's singular versus a broader thing. Hey, what's the next game? I didn't know where to keep going.
Let's see. I think
mole
the next
on.
game we're going to do is a game called Director Overlord. This is a game where they're going to act out a scene, and then they're going to redo it in a bunch of different genres. So get in the comments with suggestions of genres, television genres, theater genres, literature genres,
I
film
think these
genres.
are all the same genre. I think you need to talk about audio porn genres.
If you want to put audio porn in the comments and make them do
Yeah.
it, we'll find out.
I'm not-
Good girl. Good girl.
Ah!
Good girl.
put the teeth in. Put the teeth in. I dare you.
Good girl. You were very good girl. I'm just talking to my cat at this point. You know.
So are they.
Hey! Must
All right.
see the money.
So, to get you all started, the suggestion for this scene comes to us from Tori Marie Fraley Hogg. Thank you, Tori. The suggestion is finishing a book. That's all you have to go off of. Whatever that means to you, finishing a book. And whenever you're ready, action.
Well, welcome everyone to our monthly meeting of the Sisterhood of the Traveling Spines. It's a book club here. And I, for one, this last read just really, this to me was like a modern Eat, Pray, Love. Anyone else thoughts?
Awful.
Yes.
Hated it. Hated it.
Well,
Ending
how
was done.
dare you?
Ending was I was so predictable. No.
What was predictable about the love at the end?
Yeah, what was
It was-
Do you
predictable
hate
about
happy
the ending?
endings?
They were spoon feeding it the entire time. Of course, they ended up together. You know what's more unique is if they didn't.
They ended up together?
Well, the Cormac McCarthy Book Club is next week. This is where I mean, if you want them to all just be really upset.
Listen,
Oh, we're not going to talk critically about books. Is that not the point? Of
I
this?
have
I
never
don't- I wanna-
heard such heavy slander about the abridged collection of Mother Goose stories
Thank you, thank you.
in my life. Listen, Jack and Jill, it's a classic story of will they, won't they?
They
Mother-
do go
Mother-
up the hill. They do
Okay.
fall down again. There's no won't to it.
I didn't need to read to know. I know how it ends.
And the woman who lived in the shoe, what a comment about the living conditions that of the lower classes.
And fast fashion.
Yes.
But I do have to admit, the Jack Be Nimble, he's kind of a hottie, right?
I will admit that I did skim that section. It did bring forth some feelings. I do understand what you mean, Cynthia, over here in the corner, when you say that the love was sort of spoon fed at the end. I really felt that with Jack Be Nimble. It did feel sort of. I felt very
No, they were
very similar to
destined.
Pinching.
Yeah, you are right with that, but you have to understand that not everything is for every. When I read something, I understand this might not be for me, but that doesn't mean it's not good for somebody else. I can appreciate the literature of it. Okay, that's rude.
And who can argue that after Jack Be Nimble, you get Peter Piper and Peter Pumpkin Eater? I mean, that right there is just.
Yeah,
I thought it was beautiful. I wept openly.
Wept.
It's
Wept. You cried.
Well, what are you? You're suggesting our next read, Kevin?
Yeah,
what do you want to read next? That's so heady, and are we going to revisit Hop on Pop again?
God,
How about People Magazine?
People Magazine. You think our reading level is at People Magazine level?
This is God, this is a good.
We are at Give a Mouse a Cookie at best.
Cut.
Yes, I know.
Gang, I liked the passion.
Thank you.
This is an intellectual scene. I'm liking it. I'm getting it. But I think we can lean a little bit more into the absurdity of it. Amp the stakes. The stakes just need to be so much higher.
Yeah,
I think you need to do this in a vaudeville style.
Oh wow, that's
all right.
Okay.
So everyone back to one.
Thank you, one.
And action.
Hello, and welcome to the Sisterhood of the Traveling Spies.
Boy, that was a humdinger of a page turner, wasn't it?
I thought it was a hot diddly good time.
Couldn't put it down.
No,
yes, couldn't put it down. You better lay off the jam sandwiches before you read the book.
Whoa.
I thought it was a piece of shit.
Oh, you had
what?
Yeah.
Working blue, are we? Well, more like little boy blowing his horn. Whoa.
Well, I, for one, thought that the abridged version of Mother Goose's stories was as if wonderful.
I don't remember any story about a bridge.
Oh, you didn't hear about that handsome troll? He was my favorite.
I heard he was handsome. I just didn't hear he was a troll.
That's your first husband.
I thought the ending was expected and the love was spoon-fed.
Ending was expected and the love was spoon-fed?
The ending was expected and the love was spoon-fed?
That's because you've got a silver spoon and you've always been well-fed.
But
Cut. Shameless self-promotion. Love it.
Who did that?
Wacky arms. Hate it. So we're gonna get a little more realistic. We've really got to get into the root of things. You know, storytelling is an oral art.
Yeah.
I'm not doing roots again.
No. None of us can do roots.
Hold on, I'm getting a text from my lawyer.
We can barely do the Book of Exodus with this group.
Okay, listen, it's a reimagining. It's a reimagining like The Wiz.
I want you to reimagine this scene that you just did as an ASMR.
Okay.
And action.
All right, listen. Okay, listen.
You're in a library. You pick up a book and you smell it. It smells good. It smells like paper and must.
Yes.
That book,
This.
that book really
Yes.
sucks, and the ending is expected.
This is the sisterhood of the traveling spine.
Spines.
Spine.
Well, that gave me a tingle.
And cut. That's the game.
Tingle!
That gave me a tingle. That's the T-shirt for the night right there.
Katie Noble,
It's the tattoo, baby.
Someone sends us $500. I'm getting that gave me a tingle. Katie Noble tattooed on my
It's
body.
in your
What
power.
a
to do
terrible
it.
waste of skin.
where are you gonna put it?
And he
Jeff?
doesn't mean just from one person. That means collectively.
No. $500 from one person.
Nope, that
Oh.
wasn't clear before.
Oh, now we're putting the contract, Jeff.
If
If my lawyer and
$500
business
is what you
manager
said.
Josh Cahn tells me I have to take $500 total, I guess that's what I gotta
Well, it's in
take.
your
Well,
hands.
my
then, people.
question is, where are you gonna get the tattoo? I mean, now
I
that
think
we
he
know
could
what
put it
says,
like on his hip bone.
No, it has to be more visible to when he's like wearing short shirts or something.
No, I think it just needs to be for him.
Oh, okay, that's what that tattoo.
Just so he knows it's there.
Katie,
Along the ribs, like it's a
someone
My
knew her,
Chemical
she
Romance
said
lyric.
roots. She. I can't believe you said that.
I said I'm not doing it again. Not doing it again.
All right. We've got 4 minutes left and 2 games. So
an
we got to move
asshole
on to 90-second detective.
Oh, jeepers creepers. Okay.
This is a game where a heinous murder crime has happened, and only
Heinous
one
crime.
person knows the full details, and they have to communicate it to the next person using only gibberish and charades. Just because we have some people that this is their first time playing it, we go location, occupation, weapon. That's the order that we do things in. Location, occupation, weapon. So let's see here. Josh is going to start. The rest of you are going to go away.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no, she says. She
So I
says
will bring
English
them
words
in
every
one
time
at
we
a
play
time.
this game. She says English words.
She does. We'll see. Well, if any regular English words are spake, it will add to the time. We'll
I've
add
been asking for that for a while. And
15 seconds for every English word that is
Really?
uttered.
Katie can't hear this, and that's even better. Okay,
We'll
cool.
find out. All right. So are you ready, Josh?
So ready.
The location of this crime comes from Tama Conatasser. This is your first time commenting on the suggestion post, so thank you, Tama. Toma, please tell me how to pronounce your name. I want to do it right, but thank you. An IKEA is the location. An IKEA.
Oh, an IKEA.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The occupation is a chiropractor.
Okay. Cairo. I
And-
can't spell it, but I wrote it down.
And then the weapon that was used to commit this heinous murder crime, an Xbox controller.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is not going to go well. Yeah.
Are you
Let's
ready?
go. Let's go, baby.
All right. 90 seconds on the clock. Let me just get that set, and the time will start as soon as the first person starts rolling. On your mark. Get set.
Oh, so.
Ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba.
Ba-ba.
Ba-ba.
Ba-ba. Ba-ba. Ba-ba.
Uh-huh. Woo! Ba?
Ooh.
Ah? 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 Ooh.
Boop 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 boop.
Ooh.
Woo! Oh! No. Yeah. Swedish meatball. Yeah, I got it.
Oh.
Baba.
Mm-hmm.
Really good.
Yeah. Okay. Ding 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 ding. Ding ding ding.
Amen.
Right.
Do do ba do do do.
Mhm.
Do 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 do. Yeah, put it back. Yeah.
Okay.
No, I got it.
Give
Just
me-
come about it. Yeah. Yeah. You wanted
You
one.
gotta kill him.
Kill me now.
Oh. Habba-da-bum. Abba-da-ba-dum. Wow! Wow! Hurdy dirty. Her blunk. Go find a bookcase. Shika. Nah. Starting over. I sound like I. Wow. Oh. Hapa. Shika. Wow. Jingle, jingle, jingle. And then, oh. Shiki. Oh. Yeah. Skono. Sigadono. Crack. Yeah. Bonk. Yeah. Screw me.
Yeah.
Flugentlau. Siden Kundenavn. Flugentauen tingen. Hungenavnet ingen. Hungentavnen.
What is it?
Hugendavn. Billy Bookcase. Flugentaugen. Flugentau. Schieben.
Gotta.
The uh
Yeah.
The what is it? Oh, ooh,
Hey, okay.
Yeah. This is Cone.
Yeah.
Huh? That
All right, so that's time. I'll bring you all back in now.
I don't want to hear Jack Diddley about using English words in this game.
Jeff said before the
I
game
will do
started.
what I need to do to survive.
Jeff said before the game started for every English word was 15 seconds. It's his rules, not mine. I didn't even push him on it.
I did say that.
That's fine. I'll take it. Sometimes you need it.
I'm a guest here.
All right, so
I did that perfectly. I don't know what you're talking about.
if you had to guess,
That's what I had to do for Stevo here.
if you had to guess before I add any penalties for regular English words, how long that took, what would you say?
7 minutes.
8 and
6.
change. Nothing else.
Katie is the closest, 7 minutes and 4 seconds.
Hey!
But
Nice.
with 15-second penalties for
That's what
using
I'm
just regular old
That
English
was
words,
important.
I'm going to add a full minute to that. So 8 minutes and 4 seconds.
I have a
Billy the
question.
bookcase is Swedish. Thank you. It says it.
Oh, I didn't count the time that you used like an actual IKEA thing's name because I don't know if that was an actual IKEA thing's name.
I hear the note. I hear the note.
All right,
Oh, I still
so
got lipstick on.
You can't tell because of the lighting.
so Jonathan, what was the location of this murder?
We just said it, Jonathan. We put in the chat. We just did it.
IKEA.
Yeah, it was an IKEA.
Well, that was a fucking shot in the dark.
I'm sitting on a Flugenflau chair.
I just thought that was gibberish. I didn't know you were. Okay, that makes.
I had to actually say it. Like, Jonathan, if you go out, I'm like, Josh is giving me clues. And I'm going, IKEA.
I need you to know, I sat here and I was like, I just convinced myself that we weren't starting with location. And so I just was like, screwdriver. Great. So I'm already out of the running because I got mine backwards. So we'll see what happens.
Well, what do you think the occupation was?
Video game tester?
Stevo, what did you think the occupation was?
Chiropractor.
It was a
Oh,
chiropractor.
yeah, no, I did know chiropractor. No, I did. I did know chiropractor.
Did not say
I
it.
did. Yes, because he did the. Okay. Yes. No. Chiropractor. It was chiropractor.
All right, then what was the weapon, Jonathan?
Video game tester.
Okay. He was.
Mm-hmm.
And he said the word cone. Cone? What the hell?
That's not what I said.
Tent? No. No. That's not my final answer.
3, 2, 1.
Hell, I don't know.
All right, Stevo,
I think it was an Xbox.
Katie.
An Xbox controller.
Yes,
Oh.
it was the Xbox controller.
Oh, you did do the X. Okay.
No.
And
video
know
game
it.
tester.
And you know
Oh, he
this
said
is-
phone.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You know,
Phone.
gamers slang,
Yeah.
phone.
Oh.
It's the only thing I know about video games. And
What
just
is
riding
Paul
horses
doing?
on Red Dead Redemption. It's like I don't know. I'm
I won.
43
I
years old.
destroyed you. I won.
Yeah,
before you
like I owned you. I whooped you.
be so good.
This sounds like a bunch of old people explaining.
Listen, I'm just a man.
I
sitting in
trounced
front
you
of the-
soundly, Sonny.
Listen, I'm just a man sitting in front of bunk beds, wearing lipstick and a fake beauty mark.
Fake beauty mark.
Where's the beauty mark? We can't see it because you're so poorly lit.
I can see it clearly, you guys.
I genuinely
Buckle,
can't
buddy.
see it.
Gosh, is it hard for you to breathe with that top button buttoned?
No. I actually earlier I had to take off my undershirt because I actually couldn't breathe.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
All right, gang. We are 10 minutes past our time.
10?
But I will give you the option. Do you want to play the last game? Or do you got to get going?
I think our guests should decide.
I got nothing to do
I have to
except
go.
hang out with all
I have-
y'all.
I have to pick up my dog, but I can do this in a few minutes.
Pick up
All right.
your dog?
I had during my thing I did before that we cannot disclose. I had to drop Judith off because she was being a baby to the neighbors. They had to watch her for a second.
So it's not like you gotta go far.
Yeah, real far.
All right. Then real quick, we're going to do our final game, which is a game called Objection.
Yes.
I'm going to give them a topic to argue about. They're going to argue about it. They have 2 minutes to do so. All right. Well, if Evelyn says one more game, then we got to do the last game because it's
have to.
Evelyn's
It's her
birthday.
birthday.
Everyone wish Evelyn a happy birthday.
She's a
Happy
silent
birthday,
investor.
Evelyn.
Jonathan and I just came from Evelyn's birthday party. It was really fun.
It's
Where's
really
I
cute.
had 2 cupcakes.
Mhm.
Evelyn didn't send me an invite.
You're
I
far
expect
away.
my cupcake in the mail.
The topic for you all for Objection to get you all started. Let's see here. It comes from Debbie Willis Hamlin, and it's kind of thematically appropriate with our murder that just happened. We're going to talk about massages.
Oh,
All right. So it sounds like Jonathan has the strongest opinion about massages
Okay.
currently.
Oh,
So Jonathan is going to start. So the time starts now.
so for the longest time, I was against massages. But then last year for my birthday, I went to a spa in New Jersey and got a hot stone massage. And it was hands down the most relaxed I've ever been in my entire life. I went into a room, I laid on the table, put my head
Objection.
in.
Yes.
I'm not sure anyone's ever been relaxed in New Jersey.
As a resident, sustained. Josh has the floor.
So you can't really be relaxed in New Jersey when it smells like poop all the time. It smells a lot like factories and poop. The only claim to fame that it has is the Harold's Delicatessen, which I think is in New Jersey, but I've never been there.
Objection.
Yes, Katie.
Josh is from Long Island. What the hell does he know?
Ooh, sustained. Katie has the floor.
So I think it's important to let the peoples of a particular state speak for themselves. And you know what? In fairness, I don't know who the native peoples were of New Jersey. Somebody else might. So I'm just going to talk about people who identify as New Jerseyans. New Jerseyans are tough. They are active. They are some would say short-tempered, but I would say passionate. And I
Objection.
Yes, Steve.
Objection. You're talking about the Garden State. You've not mentioned gardening once. Not once in this. You can be very active and as a gardener, and also be growing things. I grow stuff all the time. It gets me out of the house. I'm walking around my property, looking at my the feral cat Mongo who hangs out and helps me plant my
Objection.
jalapenos.
Yes, Jonathan.
We have no contextual evidence that what he is currently inhabiting is a house. So how do we know it gets him out of the house and not just
Sustained.
Thank you. Because what is a house? I mean, a chair is still a chair, even when no one is sitting there. But a chair is not a house, and a house is not a home if there's no one there.
Katie.
Dionne Warwick said that.
Objection. Yes,
Yeah.
I think it is colloquially.
Colloquially.
Sounds like cloaca. Anyway, I think it's locally and often shared that house and home are interchangeable, but if a chair is not a house and a house is not a home, then we can ensure that Stevo is in fact home, because home is where the heart is, and that's where Stevo is.
Objection.
Oh, Jonathan.
You can have insurance on more than just a home.
Objection.
Objection. I don't know if I trust Jonathan in front of his prison beds.
Stevo.
I have worked at Renaissance festivals for 20 years, and I've met like 4 people who are insured total.
Oh, I want to hear more. Sustained.
I really can't say any names because they get better contracts than I. But like, yeah, living in Florida, there's like nobody's insured on these roads.
Objection.
Nobody.
Yes, Katie.
Nobody is living in Florida. They are surviving in Florida. They are defending themselves in Florida.
I yield the floor.
Katie has the floor.
I think it is. We all joke about Florida man smokes bath salts, but let's really think about what's happening to Florida.
Yes, Jonathan.
I don't have anything to add to this topic. I would just like to take this moment to address the fact that Josh Cahn currently looks like he is in lost footage from deleted scenes from The Office. I yield my time. Katie Noble, please carry on.
You made me unbutton this shirt. Objection. You made me unbutton this shirt because you said I look too buttoned up, and now I don't look...
Objection.
Yeah, I'm going to overrule your objection, Josh, because you're just being whiny now.
I was going to say, how can Jonathan unbutton your shirt from all the way over there?
Objection. I volunteer to show you.
Overruled. Josh has the floor.
What the heck? How do I have the floor?
Because you were unbuttoning your shirt.
Unbuttoned my shirt all the way from Pennsylvania, Georgia. Where? I don't even know where you are.
Do you even love me?
I do. I just don't know where they would.
He's in Pennsylvania.
That's the time.
Josh just. Oh, screw you.
Not only is that time, but that is the end of our show. Thank you all so much for joining us tonight, staying a little bit after hour to take in everything. Remember, if you like what you saw and you want to support us, you can Venmo us at the IT Crowd. We have new guests. Show them that this is a worthwhile thing to do.
$500
Venmo us.
Jeff's tattoo, everyone. Jeff's tattoo.
Just remember what's
like and if that Venmo doesn't work, at Hob the Troll works great. Yeah.
And if at Hob the Troll doesn't work, at Katie Hope Noble works too.
I'll take wire transfers.
We transfer.
Yes.
Josh, Stevo, do you have anything that you want to plug or tell people about?
I do. Go, but yeah. Josh, go ahead.
Oh, I gotta. Oh, Stevo's up now. No, go back to Steve. I'm not going first anymore.
All right, so hobthetroll.bandcamp.com. You can find all of my albums where like 50 million Hob fans can't be found. My Christmas albums, Troll the Ancient Yuletide Carols, Volume 2 and 3. Pet Smells, of course. And I'm really loud and noisy on there. Give that a listen. Share that with your friends. I will also be at Pensacon next weekend, performing and in Pensacola, Florida.
Right on.
Florida.
Josh?
I got a new TV show out if you want to watch it. That'd be cool. All Black, which is an AMC streaming service. It's called Snap. I'm in episode 4. Give it a watch if you want. It's just fun. That's it.
All right. Well, thank you all for joining us tonight. Katie, Jonathan, you guys have anything?
I love you guys. Thanks for being here with us while we do our stupid little show.
And be sure to drink your Ovaltine.
The IT Crowd.